Easily the biggest piece of news in the past week has been the leak of the Supreme Court's plans to overturn Roe v. Wade. I can't say that this is a shock at all, considering conservatives have a majority in the Supreme Court, and initially I wasn't going to talk about this in video form because I already made a video some months ago discussing my thoughts on the idea of overturning Roe v. Wade already. But then Joe Biden ran his mouth. In response to a question about potentially abolishing the filibuster to codify Roe v. Wade into law, Joe Biden says he has no plans to do this. And then he goes on to say that codifying Roe v. Wade makes sense, but again, I have no plans to fight to codify Roe v. Wade, so essentially my endorsement of Roe v. Wade is fucking pointless. Even if he fought a losing battle to abolish the filibuster, I could at least say that he made the effort to maintain a basic human right that is currently under attack by the Republican Party. But no, Joe Biden can't be fucked to do that. You want to know why? Because he, and most of the Democratic Party, does not give a single fuck about the common folk whatso-fucking-ever. I fell into the delusion in 2020 that things in this country would get at least marginally better under Joe Biden. I was told to vote for him because harm reduction. I'm really feeling that harm reduction now from a guy who clearly does not give a fuck about the clear injustice inflicted upon women and anyone in general who is capable of birthing another human being. And what the fuck does that say to your voter base? A voter base comprising of, I'm sure, a lot of people who would be directly impacted if Roe v. Wade were to be overturned in this country. Whatever, I don't really care. I'm not gonna fight for your rights. You're on your own. Fuck Joe Biden, and by extension, fuck the Democratic Party. Nancy Pelosi wrote a strongly worded letter expressing her disapproval over the potential overturning of Roe v. Wade. Wowzers. You want to know what she's also been up to? Endorsing an anti-abortion Democrat. In the midst of the U.S. public finding out that the bodily autonomy of people with uteruses is under attack, Nancy Pelosi and Jim Clyburn and other prominent Democratic figures are campaigning for Henry Cuellar, a representative in Texas who, like I said, is anti-abortion. His opponent is a progressive named Jessica Cisneros, someone who is actually pro-choice, but because she does not represent upholding the status quo, the Democratic Party would rather coalesce around the guy who would probably be perfectly okay with the right to an abortion being stripped away in several states in this country. In 2008 to 2010, Democrats held a supermajority in the House, the Senate, they even had the presidency, Barack Obama. They had that time to codify Roe v. Wade into law, and what did they do? Fucking nothing. Obama even promised in 2007 one of the first things he would do in his presidency was sign the Freedom of Choice Act. This act would have, on a federal level, prohibited any government from interfering with one's choice to get an abortion. And what did Obama do? Guess what? Fucking waffled on this once he got the presidency. Why should I, and especially anyone who would be affected by Roe v. Wade being overturned in this country, be enthused to vote Democrat? Even if a fucking miracle happens, Democrats get a supermajority in both the House, the Senate, what are they gonna fucking do? Probably nothing. All what would really happen is delaying the inevitable. Republicans gaining control again and coordinating another full-on assault on basic human rights. So I'm done with the song and dance. I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to cheerlead for the Democratic Party. If you choose to vote Democrat and you're in a swing state, you want to piss into a tornado and vote Democrat in a deep red state, be my fucking guest. I'm not here to vote shame. I feel that's counterproductive. But me personally, I don't want to fucking participate in the circus anymore. And I live in New York, a deep blue state. Me not voting will change absolutely nothing. But know this, the Democrats do not give a fuck about you at all. They'd rather pass the blame onto you and say, well, if you hate this, you better vote blue this November, than effectively fight against this outright assault against what people can and can't do with their own fucking bodies. What a weak, pathetic pile of shit political party the Democrats are. Anyway, abortion is a human right. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.